From the All Indiana Podcast Network. The All Indiana Podcast Network. This is the News 8 Daily 8.
Now the latest news.
Kylie Conway has all the news you need to know and more.
Please stand by.
Now, here's Wish TV's Kylie Conway.
Hi, this is Kylie Conway, and this is the News 8 Daily 8 for Friday, May 22nd. Today is the day of change, according to Randy Ollis. A warmer day with highs in the mid-70s and under partly sunny skies. Tonight will be partly cloudy and mild with lows in the lower 60s. And then a big warm-up for your holiday weekend with highs in the 80s, and it's gonna be muggy. Most of Indiana is now in phase 3 of the state's reopening plan. The change is happening at the start of the holiday weekend when we expect a surge of people going out, socializing. Be safe, be smart. Marion County is keeping stricter rules than the rest of the state, but across the rest of central Indiana, restaurants and stores can open with 75% capacity. Community pools and campgrounds can reopen. So can outdoor recreation facilities like basketball and tennis courts, soccer fields, baseball diamonds. Gyms can open too, but not all of them are. Planet Fitness, the YMCA's in Fishers, Avon, and Lebanon, and My Fitness Fishers all plan to reopen over the weekend or next week. Gyms, whenever they do open, will have restrictions and, of course, new procedures in place. An Indianapolis drive-through testing site is expanding. Starting today, the site at the Walmart on 86th Street will now be open from 7 to 10 on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings. People who have symptoms, healthcare workers, first responders, and other high-risk groups can be tested. You do need an appointment. Those can be made at doineedacovid19test.com. The FDA is cracking down on antibody tests that may not work. The agency shared a list of 27 tests that should not be distributed in the United States. The FDA says the tests include those that have voluntarily been pulled from the market. Those not given emergency use authorization were also removed from the list. The FDA now requires emergency use authorization and evidence that tests work in order to be distributed. And the race for a vaccine is reaching a new milestone. Researchers in Britain are planning a mass expansion of testing, giving the vaccine to 10,000 people, including children and older people. It's the project at Oxford University that also was one of the first to reach trials on animals, then limited human trials. The new expansion is aimed at making sure the vaccine works and is safe. President Trump says he plans to honor the lives of the more than 94,000 Americans who have died from the coronavirus. In a tweet, he says flags on all federal buildings and national monuments will be half-staff over the next 3 days in their memory. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says the next COVID-19 relief bill is not too far off, but a bill could be weeks since senators will not be back on Capitol Hill until June 1st. McConnell made the comment in an interview last night on Fox News, saying he was not necessarily ready to lay down the next step. The Kentucky senator went on to say that any new stimulus package would not include enhanced unemployment benefits. The state of Indiana is now acknowledging that while some people who have filed for unemployment are still waiting, others are getting too much. The Department of Workforce Development says the problems only affect a small fraction of the claims. So far, the state is not releasing how much the overpayments are or how much DWD needs to get back. According to the agency, those who filled out unemployment claims accurately and received more money than they were supposed to will not face penalties. DWD says it will get the money back by deducting it from future payments. Last week, 30,311 people filed new unemployment claims in Indiana. Officials say the overpayments are not connected to the delayed payments others are dealing with. Today, Second Harvest Food Bank has its latest tailgate food distribution. The event starts at noon in Madison County. It'll be in the parking lot of the old Kmart building on Nickel Avenue. Anyone is welcome to come by. Distribution is while supplies last. Second Harvest asks that people go through the line only once. And the FBI says a shooting at Naval Air Station Corpus Christi is terrorism related. One member of the Naval Security Forces had minor injuries. Security personnel shot and killed the suspect. The FBI says there may be a potential person of interest in the community somewhere. The FBI has not discussed a potential motive. Amazon Prime Day is moving back. Typically, the online shopping frenzy is in mid-July. It's moving to September. The Wall Street Journal says the company's concerned about being able to meet all of the shipping deadlines while it's still recovering from an onslaught of online shopping during the pandemic. Universal Orlando says it wants to reopen next month. If approved by the Orange County mayor and Florida governor, officials say employees could start working June 1st. The park plans to invite guests back on June 3rd and 4th and open to the public on June 5th. Universal says everyone would have to wear a face mask and go through a temperature screening. Other safety measures include closing interactive play areas and using virtual lines. And today, here in Indianapolis, is Virtual Carb Day. Officials from IMS put together a schedule and a series of hashtags to keep everyone connected. You're encouraged to still dress up and use the hashtag 500 at home and hashtag 500 fashion on social media. They make no promises as what IMS will do with your pictures. The main event kicks off at 9 a.m. with a virtual urban blend on Zoom where you can hear from Penske officials in downtown Indy. Then there's a virtual pit stop challenge at noon. Just check IMS social media for how to join in. And watch past pit stop challenges. Then you can join the hashtag social distance porching event with your own porch party at 4 o'clock. IMS hinted heavily that you never know who may drop by. Then this evening, an hour-long jam session on 104.5. That starts at 6 o'clock. Have a happy and wonderful, safe, and enjoyable holiday weekend. Happy Memorial Day. Of course, we'll be thinking about everyone who has served and the freedom that it has provided to all of us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 for Wish TV. I'm Kylie Conway, online at wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook when you search Wish TV.
Check out more podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now. At allindianapodcastnetwork.com. allindianapodcastnetwork.com.